It seems the Sussexes have decided to grace us once again with their heartfelt charity efforts, this time gracing the Los Angeles fires with their presence. But wait, before we get too carried away with the warm fuzzies, let's take a moment to compare them with someone who actually gets it, Selena Gomez. On January 16th, Selena and her fiancé, Benny Blanco, were spotted giving back in the most sincere way possible, handing out food to first responders amid the Los Angeles fires. Now, this wasn't a fleeting visit for the cameras. Oh no, these two weren't just popping by for a quick 17-minute photo op. No. They rolled up with boxes of food and supplies, masks on, no fanfare. And yet what did they do? They got to work. They unpacked food, donated a hefty sum of $5 million, and even tagged companies to keep the donations rolling in. Real charity. Not a hug and run scenario we're about to dive into, but then enter stage left Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, showing us just how it's done. Or rather, not done. Meghan and Harry's charity moment lasted a whopping 17 minutes. Yes, 17 minutes. And you know what they did? They handed out a few hugs, posed for some perfectly orchestrated photos, and acted like they were really saving the day. What was their contribution, you ask? Did they bring food or supplies? Of course not. They showed up in their gas-guzzling fleet of SUVs and pretended to do something useful. Meghan lifted the lid off a plastic bin, and Harry, well, he stood around, chatted, and then told someone to buy a donut. The real kicker? The tabloids are ready to crown these two as saints for their efforts. Meghan hugged a few people, and Harry asked for a donut. How very saintly of them. And don't even get me started on how genuine it all felt. You could practically hear the look at us. We care, coming from their PR machines. But let's be real. They're not there to actually help. They're there to make sure everyone knows they helped. Meanwhile, Selena and Benny are out there actually doing the work, donating millions, and using their platform to get real help to those who need it. Not a single look at me moment in sight. Just good old-fashioned charity. And trust me, we can all tell the difference. Selena didn't need to hire a stylist to make sure she looked like she was there for the right reasons. Oh, and before I forget, let's throw in a quick comparison for perspective. When the hurricanes hit, we had actual heroes like Sean Penn. Remember him? He swam through floodwaters to rescue survivors. No cameras, no photo shoots. Just pure, unfiltered heroism. He didn't need to show up with an entourage to take a snap and act like he was doing a big thing. Then we have the Sussexes, who drove 2 hours to hand out sandwiches, because nothing screams charity like making sure you're seen doing something, right? Forget about the local volunteers who could have been handing out those sandwiches. It's all about the optics for Harry and Meghan. Let's get one thing straight, it's not about being seen. It's about making a real difference. The Sussexes would do well to take a page out of Selena's book, donate, volunteer, and leave the self-congratulation for another time. Because if they really wanted to help, they'd have brought more than just their smiling faces. So next time Harry and Meghan want to help, maybe they can take notes from Selena and Benny, bring supplies, donate generously, and keep the cameras in the bag.